doing?
Good to see you. It's a pleasure.
Well, thank you for talking with me today. I really appreciate it. So let's just talk about this Apple Store first off.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Now let's get into the video. Apple is one of the most valuable companies in the world, but did you know how much its CEO makes in a year? In this video, we are taking a look at Apple CEO Tim Cook earning this much in 2021. But first, make sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Number 5. The Big Number.
I'm excited that we have the best product lineup we've ever had before. And so I don't have one favorite one. They're all my favorites. You know, it's like asking you your favorite child, I suppose.
Well, if you've been following Apple over the past year, you will be aware of just how well it's doing in terms of its business. This has rightfully been reflected in the amount of money that Tim Cook is reported to have made in 2021. The big number that reflects his earnings is $98.7 million. That might seem like a lot of money to have made in a year, but just that number alone isn't enough to convey the whole story behind it. One of the reasons why this number was so high in 2021 was due to the stock-based compensation he received during the years. If you just take that amount on its own, it would come out to about $82 million. Given this new context, his remaining salary doesn't seem that high when considered with the fact that Apple is among the most valuable companies in the world. Number 4. Comparison to previous years.
No big challenge has ever been solved and no lasting improvement has ever been achieved unless people dare to try something different.
When this number was first revealed in an SEC filing, many people immediately compared it to what he had been making in the past. Any good investor and reporter would have been aware that this number was significantly higher than his past earnings, and they were right. When taking a look in the past, he made just $14.7 million in terms of salary. But since 2020 was such a tumultuous year, it would be better to look at 2019's number. In that year, he made even less money, and his total earning during that year was just $11.5 million. So this small look in the past goes to show that he didn't get a huge raise in 2021. The only thing that did change was his compensation based on stocks. And in a year that Apple grew so much, it could be thought that he had a right to earn that much. But there is another way to look at things. Number 3. Average salary of workers.
Focus on, or what I do, I'm not sure this is the right thing, but I focus on what's right and decide that first, and then it's more about, what you do.
When these numbers came out, a debate sprung up online that had people divided into two groups. There were those who said that it was right that he had made this much money, since he had propelled this company to that level of success. On the other hand, the much more vocal side was composed of people who compared his earnings to that of his workers. This opinion gained traction when it was summarized in a tweet, which said that after receiving a grant, Tim Cook had made around $100 million, while the average worker at his company made less than $70,000. When looking at these numbers side by side, no one could be blamed for thinking that something was right about the system that resulted in such a wide gap. In this day and age, people online are on edge about everything, and such news has a tendency to spread like wildfire. The discourse surrounding this tweet is still ongoing, and people are free to voice their opinions in a manner of their choosing. Number 2. Rise of Apple. As we already mentioned, the major reason for him earning that much money was due to the stock of the company. In 2021, Apple had the honor of becoming a $3 trillion company. That is a number that cannot be easily comprehended, as no other company in history has managed to achieve such a feat. One of the reasons for this growth was the rebound that the market was going through after the roller coaster ride that was 2020. That wasn't the only reason though, because Apple as a company was still doing amazing things, just as they had been in the past. So maybe this valuation was overdue for them. Number 1. Taking over the reins of Apple. Even though the person that put Apple on the map was Steve Jobs, Tim Cook has done an incredible job after his death. He was named the CEO of Apple all the way back in 2011, which means that he has spent over a decade in this role. During that time, keeping the legacy of Steve in mind, he has carefully expanded the lineup of products that Apple offers and is continually striving to make new products seamlessly integrate with existing ones. While Steve may have focused on the products only, Tim has also kept an eye on the profits of the company and has propelled it to the position it enjoys today. These were some of the details of Tim Cook's earnings in 2021. While this may have been an unexpected year, there is an argument to be made that such compensation was long overdue for him. That brings us to the end of the video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell so you don't miss out on future videos. If you enjoyed the content, then do leave a like. So until next time, take care and goodbye!